if you pursue the wrong stock market strategy for you and your temperament, you could lose a lot of money. So understanding the different ways to make money in stocks and figuring out which one is the best for you is an essential early step. 4 different ways to make money with stocks. And by the way, I really hate the last one. Coming up. It's so good to see you again. I am really glad you're here. You're about to take one more step on your path to building your rapidly growing, highly diversified net worth, one video at a time. Investing in the stock market is not one size fits all. People have different pain thresholds, varying levels of passion for investment research, and fluctuating goals and objectives for their investment dollars. Choose an investment style and strategy that's not in line with your personal preferences in all those areas, and you're likely to fail in your long-term investment endeavors. Based on my personal experience and the people that I've worked with, there are 4 major ways, strategies you'll hear about a lot to make money with stocks. The first way is the set it and forget it long-term investment strategy. It's the strategy that should probably be used by most, like 90% of investors. The investor following this strategy takes on positions that they would be comfortable with holding forever, or at least a really long time. They could accomplish this through mutual funds, exchange traded funds, or even directly in stocks. It happens to be the most boring of the 4 ways, which actually appeals to many investors out there who hate dealing with this stuff.
Boring.
But it's not just boring. It's also the Warren Buffett strategy. He likes to identify stocks, companies, that he wouldn't mind holding or owning forever. How boring is that, right? But it works. Please be careful here. I feel the need to clarify. I'm not suggesting that practitioners of this strategy can simply invest their life savings blindly in some allocation that some expert recommends. As we learned from this video about the number 1 mistake that investors make, that is a recipe for disaster. You should still understand why you're invested the way that you are. That is essential, even if you plan to set it and forget it. The second way to make money with stocks is the opportunistic investment strategy. This is my home. This is where I thrive. I'm not necessarily saying that it's the best. Okay, maybe I think it's the best, but it's also where I have the most value to offer you. I have expertise in both this and the previous strategy, but with this one, there's more opportunity to outperform everyone else without increasing risk, and it can work for anyone who has the patience to take the time to understand their investments. It is my favorite, by far. This is the overarching category that encompasses those used by most hedge funds. It acknowledges the fact that markets are not 100% efficient. That is to say that if you look hard enough and in the right places, you can find opportunities to stack the odds of outperforming the market in your favor. It's not easy. It takes research and hard work, but for those passionate enough about it, it's possible. And it's awesome. In fact, one of my personal criteria before investing in any stock for myself and my clients is to have a 100% or greater upside potential and limited downside risk. I talk about where I find those amazing opportunities in this amazing video. I actually plan to share at least one of those ideas every month for free here on YouTube. I encourage you to subscribe and follow along. But if you're one of those investors who wants more than just one idea a month, you're the main reason I set up my Patreon page. That's where you'll find all my proprietary investment ideas. If you think that would help, you should check it out. Finally, if you're even slightly interested in finding these opportunities in the market yourself, then I recommend you get your hands or ears on this book. You'll see and hear me reference this book a lot, but that's just because it's awesome. It's an eye-opening, easy to understand introduction to finding these asymmetric opportunities in the market. The third way people make money in stocks is with day trading. Unlike some professionals, I admit it is possible. I believe day trading can be extremely lucrative, but I also recognize it as extremely risky and dangerous. It takes a very special person to be successful long-term with this strategy. You have to be one of the most technically minded, emotionally stable, calm and collected despite repeated losses, patient and disciplined investors. A rare breed, for sure. I believe trained individuals with all those characteristics working at it full time can be very successful. But if it turns out that when the market starts to move against you in ways that you do not yet fully understand, that you lose your calm, your discipline, your patience, in desperate attempts to make back your losses, you could quickly lose everything.
You lost everything.
So if this is the path you choose, I wish you all the best. Please, be careful. And the fourth strategy people use to make money in stocks is by trading penny stocks. Full disclosure, I hate this strategy, but I get asked about it a lot, so I've included it here because, I'll be honest, you can make money trading penny stocks. It'll require every one of those characteristics required to make day trading profitable, plus one more. You gotta be comfortable getting a little sleazy.
Terry, this place is sleazy.
And I know I might get some comments respectfully expressing disagreement, I'm sure, but for trading penny stocks to be a consistently profitable proposition, at times you have to rely on some unsavory tactics. These include, but are not limited to, pump and dump schemes. This is where a bunch of investors pile in. They spread the word that this tiny stock is popping. They created the proof themselves by all moving in at once, driving the price up, but fail to mention that part. And then as others start piling in, those initial investors trickle out at prices that have exploded. And this could all take place in a matter of hours. So yeah, the potential for multiple 1000% gainers, if you're on the right side of that trade, might be hard to resist for some. But for me, and what I'd recommend to anyone who asks, I'd stay away. So there you have it. 4 ways to make money investing in the stock market. You can set it, forget it, be opportunistic, day trade, or explore the underbelly of the investment world with penny stocks. Which strategy do you think is the best fit for you? And which would you like to learn more about? Let me know in the comments. That will help me customize this channel's future to you. If more of you want to explore that first category, I'll focus there. If you're in the second, oh boy, are there a lot of awesome things to learn. Either way, I look forward to continuing this conversation in the comments below. And if this is your first time joining us, I hope you'll subscribe, click that notification bell, and continue on the path you just started of building your rapidly growing, highly diversified net worth, one video at a time. Thank you all so much for sticking around. I look forward to seeing you in the next one. Take care.